All right. I dropped the intro. You're welcome. New Jersey Twerk and Shotgun Suge versus DNA and K-Shine. I'm going to break this battle down very simply. The Monstars choked round one. Round two, DNA and K-Shine had a solid round. Or round one, DNA and K-Shine had a solid round, so they won that round. Then round two came. The Monstars had a very solid round, straight through, no mess ups. NWX then went. I thought NWX did well. They also didn't have any mess ups, but it wasn't as strong as a round as the Monstars second. So I had it go 1-1 going into the third. This third round was very interesting for a lot of reasons. First of all, let's just dive into it. So at the start of the third round, like this is really where the battle starts, as crazy as it seems. At the start of the third round, Shotgun Suge opens up with his special move, What's His Life Like? He does that. It was pretty good. And then they converted it into a strapped in really smoothly. So Twerk comes out, I'm strapped in, and he does it. And his strapped in, he introduces y'all. I forgot how he said it exactly, but he introduces you guys to Professor Twerk. So he pulled out the white coat. He got the pad, the big old notepad, whatever you call it, the big old board, the three-way folding board, whatever they called them, science project boards. He brought that out, put it up against the board, and Twerk had a lot of fire stuff. When I tell you Twerk went for about 2 minutes, like if it was 3 minutes of material, Twerk went for like a good 2 minutes straight of just fire, breaking it down, just breaking down all these different things, the sunshine, photosynthesis, all this stuff. It was just the way, like, this is why I joined NWX, because you wanted to take from what's closest. Like, it was just the way he was doing it was great. It was great. And then after that, he took it off or whatever, and then he took off the robe or the doctor jacket or whatever, the professor suit, whatever you call the white coat, and he even had a haymaker with the way he took it off. Like it was crazy. Like it was crazy with what he said when he took it off. Like it was just fire. It was really well thought through by New Jersey Twerk. And then after that, he had a lot more fire bars, and then that was the end of the round. You know what I'm saying? It was that was the end of the round. A very solid third. It was one of those thirds where it's like, okay, NWX is going to have to come correct. Because even though Twerk pretty much just wrapped 90% of their round, like, it was still a fire round from New Jersey Twerk. Like, that was New Jersey Twerk on 9.5 out of 9.7. You get what I'm saying? So, it's like, that was a really good New Jersey Twerk round. And then veterans do what veterans do, man. And this is what makes DNA and K-Shine such a great 2-on-2 team. I'm sure DNA, all he did was say, I got this. I'm a freestyle. And then DNA went about, he actually grabbed the board that New Jersey Twerk was breaking down, and he put it back up, and he started freestyling using New Jersey Twerk's board. And he was landing haymakers with it. Man. When he started doing that, I was like, dang, like if this was that, you got to put the board away. Like, now people know Tay Rock's chain is not the chain that Ace Amin pulled out. Like, it's not the same chain. So like it immediately loses its effect on the battle. Like it kind of felt like that. Like it kind of felt like that. Like, oh man, now he's rebuttaling it. So it takes away from You got to hide the chain, man. You got to hide the board. I don't know why Jack Boy went and did an interview with the chain and all that. He should have hid it, put it in his pocket, and never show it again, because it wasn't similar. That bat was fat. That bat looked like it ate 88 burritos before they imprinted it on the thing. It just looked wrong. It was blurry and everything. It clearly just wasn't the same chain. Tay Rock already proved it, all that stuff. So it was a good angle by Ace, but it just immediately loses its effect in my head from now until forever. That could have been an crazy moment if it was true. That would have been a real battle rap storyline, but now it's nothing. You see what I'm saying? This third by New Jersey Twerk could have been something, but the way the DNA kind of came out and freestyled about it kind of negated it a little bit. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. And then Kayshawn even did a freestyle, threw the board into the crowd with a freestyle. And then they were like, all right, let's get into our round now. And they were already rapping for like a minute and 30 seconds of freestyling. So it's like, okay. And you know they're probably going to let them rap because this event only has 3 battles. So it's not like they're not going to call time on anyone right now. So I'm not even surprised that they just went and rapped their whole third round. And their third round was actually a really good third round. And it was both of them rapping. It wasn't just one person. So as much as I think that third round was crazy from New Jersey Twerk, if it was a one-on-one battle, like, it wouldn't have been much that was beating that. But the way that DNA and Kayshawn rebutted it, and then, like, they rapped an extra, like, 2 minutes from what they were already supposed to, plus, like, the Monstars rounds were kind of short anyway. So it's like, I don't know. It is what it is. But me personally, I had NWX taking the third round, which is wild. I did not see this coming, man. I thought that Twerk and Suge would have what happened in the first. I didn't think that was going to happen. Now, what happened in the third, that showed that Twerk really put a lot of preparation into this to be able to, like, when you guys see this, it is really incredible the stuff that Twerk was saying. He was saying it so fast and so perfectly, like, without stumbling at all. Like, it was incredible the way he was breaking down all this stuff. Like, when you guys hear it, you guys are going to be like, wow, this is a crazy round. But once you guys watch the entire NWX round, you'll be like, okay, I kind of got to give the round to NWX. But that was extremely fire from Twerk. Like, that was one of those Twerk moments where even though it might be in a quote-unquote loss or a quote-unquote debatable battle, if you want to call it that, that's going to be a moment that we remember and be like, you know what? Dang, that dude is really, like, one of these top, like, he is really at the top of this thing. Like, he is really the best of the best out here. It's moments like that, man. So I got NWX 2-1. It's Summer Impact All-Star Game. So shout out to everybody that was a part of this. Next up, we got Dark Life versus Murderland. I know the last time I dropped a recap, and an hour and 28 minutes later, the next battle started. So it's now 8:22 p.m. I'm pretty sure that the next battle will start within the next 30 minutes. If it doesn't start before 9 o'clock, I'll be extremely disappointed. I'm going to be honest. I don't know what would be taking so long. Like, let's not have this last battle have to be pushed back again because of the venue times. Like, let's not do that. Let's get it out the way. Thank you guys for listening. Shout out to all you guys. No more intro music. Just a little outro music. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace. Thank you for watching. Subscribe below to get the latest from the show. I'll see you on the next episode.